Hello everyone, my name is Nitin Wagmare and I am Assistant Professor at Coxit, Latur. So today we are going to discuss about a subject called numerical aptitude or numerical abilities. As I written here, numerical aptitude or numerical abilities. So this is the subject of second year. So second year BSc CS, BSc SE Software Engineering and BCA Bachelor of Computer Application. So this is the common subject for all these three streams. Okay, but their content is a little bit different. So we are preparing a video of a subject of a chapter which is common for all the three streams. So there are 6 units in all, but for BCA there are only 4 units. So first unit contains first chapter number system. In the first unit of numerical aptitude, the first chapter is number system. Okay, so in this number system what we are going to discuss? So we are going to learn types of numbers, like there are different types of numbers: natural numbers, whole numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers, etc. Then divisibility test. Divisibility test means the test with the help of which we can decide whether the given number is divisible by a particular number or not. Then next point would be face value and place value of numbers. Face value and place value. Suppose a number is given like 1234. So what is the place value of 2, or what is the face value of 2, or what is the difference between place and face value of 2? So such type of problems would be there in the face value and place value. Then at the last there would be some formulas regarding natural numbers, sum of natural numbers. Suppose I have to count 1 to 100 numbers, I have to count down the sum of natural numbers, like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to 100. So there is a particular formula for sum of natural numbers. Also there is a formula for sum of squares of natural numbers and sum of cubes of natural numbers. So these formulas we will be discussing in the last section. So first we will start with types of numbers. So how many types of numbers are there and what are their features? So first point in the types of numbers will be, so first type of number is natural numbers. Natural numbers, also called as counting numbers. Natural numbers or counting numbers. So the heading itself says that these numbers are counting, means used for counting. Like we count, suppose we are counting pens. So 1 pen, 2 pens, 3 pens, etc. We cannot say 1.5 pen. Okay, so these are counting numbers or natural numbers. So these numbers are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So remember, the natural numbers start with 1. Natural numbers always start with 1. So 0 is not a natural number. Okay, 0 is not a natural number. So natural numbers generally, or they start with 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3 up to so on. Then next, second type of numbers will be whole numbers. So whole numbers, if we add 0 to natural numbers, then to them we call natural whole numbers. The numbers start with 0. Also we can say that 0 plus natural numbers are called as whole numbers. 0 and all natural numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So these are natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are natural numbers. We added only 0. So 0 and all natural numbers form a set of whole numbers. So there is a little difference between natural number and whole number. So what is that difference? So difference is of this number. Okay. So the only difference is of 0. Whole numbers contain 0 and natural number does not contain 0. So remember this difference. Natural numbers start with 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is very important. If there is a question like find the sum of first 50 natural numbers, find the sum of first 50 natural numbers, then we would be counting 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 50. Okay, if there is a question like find the sum of first 50 whole numbers, first 50 whole number, so we would be counting 0 plus 1 plus 2 first. So first whole number is 0 and first natural number is 1. So remember this. Okay, so 1, 2. So third type will be integers. So integers. So integers means integers contain natural numbers, whole number and negative of natural number like 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So these are whole numbers, right? And negative of natural number. So these are natural numbers. So negative of natural number means minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. So 0 natural numbers and negative of natural numbers form a set of integers, right? So what is the definition of integers? 0 natural numbers and negative of natural numbers form a set of integers, right? So next type, even numbers. So even number is quite easy. So which numbers are called as even numbers? So numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on are called as even numbers. So what is the definition of even numbers? So there are two definitions of even number. First definition is the numbers which are divisible by 2. The numbers which are divisible by 2 are called as even numbers. Like take any number, 22. Is it divisible by 2? Yes, we can divide 22 with the help of 2. So answer is 11. If we can divide a number with 2, then it is called as even number. Or other definition is if a number has unit digit. If a number is 2305 and a last digit, if last digit that is unit digit, it is either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, either one of these. If the last digit is either one of these, then we call that number as even number. Okay, so remember 2350 is an even number, 2352 is an even number, 3254 is also even number. Okay, so we only be checking last digit, that is unit digit. If the unit digit is either of 24680, then that number is even number. Okay, fifth type will be odd numbers. So odd numbers. So remaining numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So these are called odd numbers, right? So definition of odd number will be the numbers which are not divisible by 2. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are called as odd numbers. So these are divisible by 2, and these are not divisible. So these are not divisible by 2. Divisible means completely divisible. If someone says that 11 divided by 2, so answer is 5.5. So it is a divisible, but divisible means completely divisible, means not in fraction. Okay, answer should be complete number, whole number or natural number. It should not be fraction. So divisible means completely divisible. Therefore 11 is not an even number, it is a odd number. So there is one more definition. Like even number, we said that if the unit digit, suppose the number is 2304 and last number is 1. So check the unit digit or last digit. If it is either of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, then it is odd number. Okay, last number must be one of these numbers. Last number must be one of these numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If the last number is one of them, then the number is called as odd number. Right? So they are quite easy, even number and odd number. Then next type, sixth type, which is very important, prime numbers. Prime number, remember prime number is very important. So prime number are the numbers which have only two factors, that is 1 and that number itself. So it is not divisible by any other number. So let's check 3. So can we divide 3 with any other number? Can we divide 3 by 2? No. So 3 has only two factors, means it is divisible by only two numbers, 1 and 3 only. 5. So 5 is divisible by only 1 and 5. So these two numbers are called as their factor. So factor of 5 are only two numbers, 1 and 5. 6, let's check 6. So we can divide 6 with 1, 2, 3 and 6. So if there are other factors, then this is not a prime number. This is not a prime number. So for being a prime number, what is the test? So the test is like this. There must be only two factors, 1 and that number itself. So it should not be divisible by any other numbers. So how many prime numbers are there, or what is the first prime number? So remember, 1 is not a prime number. Remember, I have written and also cut it down. So 1 is not a prime number. So first prime number is 2. Though it is an even number, but still it is a prime number because it has only two factors, 1 and 2. Then next prime number is 3, then 5, then 7, then 9. No, 9 has three factors, 1, 3 and 9. So it should not be divisible. Then 11, 13, 17, 19 and so on. So check each one of these numbers. Each one of these numbers is not divisible by any of the numbers. Right? So all of these numbers have only two factors, 1 and that number itself. Okay? So between 1 to 50 there are 15 natural numbers. Between 1 to 50 there are 15 natural numbers, and between 1 to 100 there are 25 prime numbers, sorry. Between 1 to 100 there are 25 prime numbers, 15 prime numbers and 25 prime numbers. So find out which are those 25 numbers. It will be your homework. Between 1 to 25 prime numbers. So you should be find out these 25 prime numbers, right? Okay. Next, seventh type is composite numbers. Composite numbers. So definition is easy. The numbers which are not prime are called as composite numbers. The numbers which are not prime, the numbers which are not prime numbers are called as composite numbers. So remaining numbers means 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 and so on. So the numbers which are not prime numbers are called as composite numbers. So what about 1? 1 is not a prime number, and also 1 is not a composite number. 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. Remember. Okay? So last type number 8. It is again very important. Co-prime numbers. Co-prime. So co-prime numbers. So co means more than one. When we say co, if there is a cooperative housing society, cooperative means more than one, or cooperative bank means more than one members are there. So co-prime means it is not a single number, it is a pair of number, right? So pair of numbers like 2 and 3, 3 and 5. So it is a pair of number. So what is the criteria to become a prime number? When we call a pair is a prime number, again 6, 9. So out of these three, how many pairs are co-prime numbers? So co-prime number, the definition of co-prime is the numbers which have HCF 1. The pair which have HCF 1, the pair is called as co-prime number. Okay, so HCF means highest common factor, or remember only common factor, means 2 and 3. These two numbers have only one common factor, that is 1. Means what? Both these two numbers are divisible by only 1. There is no other number which can divide these two numbers, right? Similarly, 3 and 5. Can we divide 3 and 5 with a number except 1? No. So there is only one factor which is common between 3 and 5. There is no other number common in between 3 and 5. But in 6 and 9, so we can divide with 1, also with 3. Okay, so 3 is common factor between these two numbers. We can divide 6 and 9 with 3. Right. So if there are two factors, or except one there is another factor, then we cannot call it as co-prime pair. Okay. So co-prime pair is a pair which has HCF or common factor as 1. Okay, again one more pair, 12 and 13. 12 and 13. So the question is, 12 has many factors. 12 has many factors like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. So these much factors are of 12. Okay, so 12 has so many factors, but commonly commonly we are considering them as a pair. So 12 and 13. So commonly, can we divide these two numbers with any of these numbers? Okay, can we take 2 as a common factor? Okay, 12 is divisible by 2, but 13 is not divisible by 2. Again, 12 is divisible by 4, but 13 is not divisible by 4. 12 is divisible by 6, but 13 is not divisible by 6. Right? So commonly, there is only one common factor. Means we can divide these two numbers with one only and not any other number. Okay? So if there are such pairs, then we called them as co-prime pairs. Okay? So these are the 8 types of numbers which I have studied in the numbered system and in the types of numbers. There are many other types of numbers, but we are not studying them in this chapter because our syllabus has only these much types of numbers, right? So in our syllabus, so we are going to study only 8 types of numbers. So I think we shall stop here. Our first point is completed, which is types of numbers. In the next video we will cover divisibility test, and it is very important, divisibility test. Okay, so watch our next video. Till then, thank you.